welcome back to Sagas of Sundry, Goblin Mode. I'm Amy Vorpal, your Dungeon Master, and with me, as always, are the Minions of Mayhem, aka the Terror Squad. Say hello.
Hello. Oh, hi, I'm Dan Casey. I play a skeleton named Fibs who dabbles in wizardry.
Hello, I'm Danielle Radford. I play a skeleton named Bizzee, who is also a bard.
Hey, I'm Jason Wynn. I play a goblin named Tippy, who is an artificer, and he's got his gun. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he got it again.
Yeah, he keeps it on.
And also with us for this episode is our special guest, Ify Nwadiwe.
Hello. How's it going? Yeah, I'm playing Raetelg, Captain of the Marked.
Ooh.
I'm an Oni, a nice blue, buff, muscular pirate man with a mechanical arm.
Heck yes.
So
Heck
cool.
yes. And with all of those introductions out of the way, I think it's time to part the veil of reality. And we are no longer on a really juicy, mossy set full of lunch and food, just really making a lot of eye contact. No, we're making zero eye contact because we are in Wretched Cove, specifically at Valen's Heap, the evil junkyard at one of the corners of this city in the sky. And when last we stopped, you have seen your friend Plixie, who is Pakara's twin sister, rummaging through some scrap metal in the junkyard. And she awoke a big 7-foot-tall automaton robot-y figure. He's a humanoid construct, and at this moment, I'm going to ask you to roll initiative!
Okay.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I
y'all.
guarantee mine is worse.
Oh boy, I can't wait to collect
I
these.
just crit failed. So.
Okay, I guarantee yours is worse.
Mine is terrible. That's a 1.
Oh dang.
Plus 4, so it's 5?
No, we're going with 1.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
let's
don't
see.
need those bonuses.
Okay, so anyone get a 16 or higher?
Dirty 20.
Heck yeah.
20.
Okay, did anyone get an 11 or higher? Y'all though. Y'all. Okay, a 6 or higher. No.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Y'all.
We're a real laid back bunch.
Oh my god, everyone's gonna go twice before y'all. Okay, 1 or higher, any number.
Oh,
Did anyone
5.
get any number?
Did you bring dice?
Yeah, 5.
You got a 5? Okay, Captain Raetelg, great.
Fibs got a 4.
Okay.
And Tippy crit failed. You know, it's perfect.
Okay, that'll do it. Okay, your new pal, Captain Raetelg, has just transformed into a harpy. The harpy does have wings, but his mechanical arm still stays intact, even as he is a harpy. This is a humanoid with wings. There you go. Fairly, like, even more naked, I think, than you were before, somehow.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Bizzee, you're first to act.
Bizzee loves you all, but she really likes self-preservation. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Blade Ward
Perfect.
on myself, and then as my bonus, I am going to cast Inspiration on Tippy.
Okay.
Ooh.
So Bizzee does her sigil for Blade Ward, and then turns to Tippy and goes, okay, remember, that's your lady's sister right there.
Yeah.
So we've got to get out of this.
Okay.
And then we're going to go save Pakora.
We're gonna see
Okay,
Pakora.
I believe in you. Hey, remember, no one has more confidence than the guy with the gun, right?
No one has more confidence than a goblin with a gun.
The guy with the gun.
Tippy still continues to do nothing.
For a while, to hyperventilate. Okay.
Dissociating.
Bizzee, will you roll a D8?
Yeah, I will do that. Because,
I don't like this.
yeah,
Why?
I hate everything about it, but I like you. 4.
This monster all of a sudden is right in front of Plixie, and you can see some gears shifting as his eyes go even redder. He does not look like he is zeroed in on Plixie at the moment. It looks like something else overcomes him. He braces himself and he unleashes an enormous metallic roar. And all of you need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
Okay. Okay. We can do that.
Nice.
15.
Nice.
9.
Okay,
21.
nice.
6.
6. Okay, so Bizzee
My bones.
My bones.
Bizzee and Fibs, you immediately are incapacitated. You're stunned.
automaton stuns a new attack.
Yeah, that just means you can't take any actions or reactions, and any strength or dexterity saving throws you fail, and attacks against you have advantage. So, well, that's your turn. On the next,
cast Blade Ward.
you're just like frightened. You're just like so terrified of this noise that's coming out of his throat. That's actually not his turn, but because you are stunned and you're watching him, go ahead and make a perception check.
Why is he yelling like that?
I don't know. I can't look away, but my bones are frozen. Oh, extremely cursed.
Oh no.
11.
Okay.
That is a 10.
A 10. Great. Yeah, this monster looks ready to rumble.
Watch out. He's ready to rumble.
He's ready to rumble. Okay.
That's what I perceived.
Right in front of him, he's going to attack Plixie. She is right there. So,
One-shots her. Good news, Bakor. You're an only child now.
Oh, actually, though, he takes his big fist after unleashing his howl, and he pummels Plixie, and she just goes down. She just is now unconscious.
Does that hit the captain? Was the captain able to grab Plixie before? Or?
Remember the captain's initiative?
Oh, bad. Okay.
Yeah, the captain will have a chance. The captain will have a chance, but no, he has not rescued Plixie from the throes of this robot.
Just waiting to catch the right
But
breeze.
it is Plixie's turn. Oh well. Captain Raetelg, it's your turn.
All right, yeah, I'd like to dash in, grab her, and fly away from this beast.
Yeah, go ahead. So that's going to be a movement. You're just going to really incur like an attack of opportunity, perhaps, if you do that.
And does it seem like this beast is no longer focused on her because...
You can tell the beast is not focused on Plixie now. She's down.
Then what I'm going to do is kind of like fly up, toss my glaive at the beast, purposely missing him, and then use magnet attract to let it come back and attack him from behind.
Oh, sick.
Man, so cool.
Okay. So just for those of you at home, Ify, I built him a monster stat block for Captain Raetelg, and it incorporates the mechanical arm that he's got. So explain that again. How does magnet attract work?
So magnet attract, I can pull a metallic object up to 50 pounds and between 10 feet to 60 feet from me that I can see directly to me. If I couple it with my glaive, it automatically hits and allowing me to do 4d10 plus 4 slashing damage.
Okay. I will say you can do that. You might sacrifice the action of picking up Plixie, though.
Okay, yeah, now I'm fighting since.
Okay, so Plixie's down, and yeah, you as a harpy, go ahead and you automatically hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna drop it. So that is going to be 19, 25, 30 damage.
That's why he's the captain.
He's the captain for a reason.
Now I'm stunned, but for a different reason.
Yeah, seriously. So you actually do see Captain Raetelg in action, and all of the drunken meanderings he's been doing beforehand and the nicey nice he's playing completely disappear as he transforms into a harpy, makes to move to pick up Plixie, but instead you just see him absolutely go nuts in the rage of battle, and you see this glaive. He does a cool move with it around his neck. It flies away like a boomerang. It looks like he's just throwing it away on top of the heap, but instead he reaches out his arm and this glaive comes shooting back to him, slicing the automaton construct just across the ribs as it flies back. It almost does like all the way around, like a sword is scraping it by, and he's able to catch it one more time. Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's my action.
Yeah,
and then that's
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Fibs.
Oh boy, I'm too stunned to do anything.
You are too stunned.
My
so
jaw has dropped.
Yes, it has. At the end of your turn, go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
DC 13.
That is a 19, so.
A 19. Okay, you are no longer stunned, and if that happens again, you wouldn't be stunned again.
Gotcha.
But that is the
I
end
was
of your
so
turn.
impressed by what the captain did, it shook me out of my stupor.
Yeah, your skeleton eyes were just on the automaton, and then you just looked over at the captain, equally stunned, but in a different way. But you see Fibs shake himself out of it. The other thing that happens on Fibs' turn is you hear Loof go,
Unky Fibs, thanks to Unky Tippy's legs he's built me, look what I can do.
and she shoots forth a web for the first time in her little life that you've ever seen this happen.
So proud of her.
And she shoots it right out at the robot.
Has she gotten substantially bigger?
She has gotten bigger, not substantially. She's still able to like go with like run around inside of your bones. But yes, she has gotten bigger.
Ify, for context, a little phase spider lives inside of my skull.
Okay.
Okay, she shoots the webbing out. It lands just shy of this robot. However, right in front of it, it looks like a pretty good web. So in a 10 foot by 10 foot square in front of this robot, covering the junk that's in front of him, and honestly, covering Plixie too, is a 10 by 10 foot web.
Wow.
You all can see that, but that is going to require some difficult terrain as you approach the Shield Guardian, should you do that. Fibs, I have already added this to your character sheet, so you might have that's called Loose New Legs. What it really is a web. It recharges on 5 to 6, so go ahead right now and roll a d6.
Come on, big webs. 3.
A 3, so it hasn't recharged yet, but that is going to be something, that's a free action that you can use on your turn, just so I'm not controlling Loof.
Is there any sort of like DC to hit with that, or?
+5 to hit, yeah.
Thank you.
Ranged weapon attack. It's a good thing to tell you now too, it's also on your character sheet, but you get another +1 to charisma ability checks, except deception, and another +1 DC to spells that require a wisdom save. So that's on top of spells that require a charisma saving throw. That was Fibs, that was your turn. Tippy, it's your turn.
So Tippy has been standing there just paralyzed by fear, wondering what to do with his gun in his hand. Tippy looks around and looks for Plixie. How close am I to Plixie?
You are about 45 feet from Plixie.
45 feet. I can't make it. And is Plixie like on the ground?
So the entire area, even as it's like spilling out, this junk is just spilling out.
Right.
And the junk on the sides of this container, 100 feet in the back and 100 feet on either sides, goes up to about 8 feet. So it's just a big old pile, but in front of you, it kind of spills downwards. You're able to walk up to it, but it's not earth. It's just metal, it's metallic.
Yeah. So Tippy goes, the only thing that gives confidence is a goblin with a gun. The only thing that gives confidence is a goblin with a gun. The only thing that gives... Hey, big guy.
Yes!
He shoots the gun at the...
This is your first real gun attack.
Gun attack. That is
actually trying to hit something.
yeah. So I aim straight at its dumb robot head and I try to sink a bullet in it.
Awesome. Okay, roll to hit.
Okay, rolling my pistol to hit. Let's see what... Oh, nat 20!
Whoa! Let's go!
All right.
Okay.
Okay, that
so exciting.
does hit.
And for our rules here, a nat 20, how do we crit? Is it double damage?
Dice so nice, you roll them twice. So
Dice so
any
nice, I roll them
dice that you
twice.
roll for your damage, you get to roll twice, but you add your modifiers only once.
Okay, all right. So I roll 1d10. I'm gonna roll it twice. So that's gonna be, let's see what I got. That's gonna be 4.
Total damage?
4 plus 4, 8 damage.
8 total damage.
8
awesome.
damage, and I'm going to sprint my maximum run speed towards Plixie.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you don't quite make it there, but if Plixie were awake, she'd feel highly defended at the moment because you see your goblin friend just hunker down, get this fire in his eyes that you've never seen before, and pick up his pink gun with a smiley face etched on it and shoot it right at the shield guardian's head. It kind of sinks in right just below the chest, and the shield guardian takes the hit and stumbles back a little bit. You are running as a goblin. You will actually not be using difficult terrain on this, but the rest of you will have to use difficult terrain on across this.
Mechanics?
Yes,
I'm scampering.
The shield guardian's eyes kind of dim a little bit and then flicker back on and zero in on you, Tippy. We're at the top of the round again. Bizzee, you're stunned, correct?
Yeah, I'm stunned.
Okay, so that'll be your turn as you can take no actions or reactions, and you can talk, but only falteringly, like as if you're stunned. And then at the end of it, we'll just have you roll a Constitution saving throw again.
Okay, but I can only talk.
You can talk. It's going to be difficult for me to let you make any of that effective, but if you have a way, I'll allow it.
Go big Tip.
Thanks, Bizzee. Are you good back there?
And I rolled a 10 for my. Wait. That's a saving throw. So 12.
For Constitution, not quite. You're gonna need a DC 13. Your friend Bizzee skeleton Bizzee is still just frozen solid right where she stands. That is gonna be this one's turn. Okay, Bizzee, will you roll another D8?
Oh, that's an 8.
So as he's locking eyes on you, it's almost like he is yanked back and he just switches tactics. He puts his hands together above his head and he makes a move downwards, and it's almost like he's diving into the junk. Who's here? We've got Plixie, you're in the air, but you're in the junk. You're not quite in the junk yet. Okay, DC 13 Dex saving throw, please.
You got
Tippy.
DC 13, that's a 23.
Okay, perfect. You notice that he has dived underneath the junk and is starting to swim to the right. He only makes it 30 feet, but it's causing the junk to kind of pile up around him. And he is moving away. Was anyone in melee with him? No, not really.
Plixie's corpse.
Plixie's corpse, yeah. Okay.
Whoa. Let's not say corpse.
6 plus 2, 8. You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
I take 4 bludgeoning damage.
As the ground below you just moves and you're just pummeled with some scrap metal.
Ride the waves, dude.
The scraps!
He stands.
Yeah, junk surf.
Oh man, your scraps have come to hurt you. They were always friends, and now they are foe.
The scraps have turned on me!
Let me see what happens to Plixie's body as the ground shakes underneath her. Will you roll a d20?
I roll a d20.
Yeah,
Oh,
11 or higher. She's 11 or higher. She does not get buried.
Okay. 11 or higher. Can I use my bardic inspo for this?
It's
a check.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, you can use it.
All right.
Yeah, it's a weird check, but.
Okay, so 15.
Yeah, 15. Okay, so she is
Plixie's body, move!
Plixie, go!
You see the body covered in webbing, which by all rights should have been buried when the ground shifted and all the scrap metal repiled itself on top of each other. However, something about the web holding her in place with the junk she was on top of keeps her risen to the top. You're still able to see her above all of that.
Okay.
Now, this robot stands up and kind of looks at you, and you can see him as though the metal kind of heals itself on the side from where Captain Raetelg shaved him with his glaive.
Oh man.
He actually is going to stand up, and you see him snap back into consciousness as he looks over at you and runs towards you.
Runs over to me?
Yeah, he runs over to you.
To Tippy?
He's going to he's going to punch you and Captain Raetelg.
Wow.
Dang. This
Type
guy's
of you.
reach.
Okay, sorry, Ify, you are just in the air, right?
Yeah, I'd say I'm about 50 feet in the air.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, he's punching Tippy twice. Okay.
Sorry, bro.
So,
Captain!
yes.
Sorry, Dan.
So, the robot,
Crazy now.
Take one of these punches!
Sucks.
the robot runs right towards you, Tippy, and is going to punch you twice. Does a 9 hit?
Does a 9 hit? No.
Okay, but does a 26 hit?
That's gonna hit bad.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my gosh.
As he pops you one right in the face.
Okay. Not good. Bad.
Yeah, really bad. When he punches you in the face,
Yes.
roll a perception check.
Okay. I get punched, but I'm looking.
Yeah.
Nat 20. Come
Nat
on.
20. Okay,
On the
great.
perception though? Okay.
Yeah, perfect. So when he goes in and out of focus, it's happened a couple of times already where he's really focused on a task, and then it just seems like he goes a little blurry, and you can deduce, especially from having worked with the constructs in Unzug's lair, that there could be something controlling him, and either he is malfunctioning on his own, the connection between those two is malfunctioning, or the being that is wearing the controlling device is malfunctioning. So there's something glitching out. That being said, since you got a 20, you would just know this from tinkering with objects that there are mechanisms in between the gaps of these beings' necks that you could cut the wires or flip a button, but anything that is going to either self-destruct or make it power down is going to be in the gap between the head part of this humanoid and its shoulder blades.
Okay, I scream that information to my friends. I go, I've worked on these before. It's just like any robot. Look inside the neck.
It's in the neck. Okay, perfect. Plixie. R.I.P. Okay.
Whoa.
No, it's just not her turn. It's just not her
Failed
turn.
6 death saves.
Okay, Captain Raetelg.
How close is Plexi to me?
Well, if you're 50 feet in the air, she's just about 50 feet underneath you.
Okay.
Same as, really close to Tippy.
Okay.
Really close to the Shield Guardian also.
Then yeah, I'm gonna dash, fly down towards her, and try and take her out from
Okay,
the
awesome.
swampy.
Yeah, and in your harpy form, that should be no problem, but she is buried underneath a web at this point, so I'm gonna make you make
Who could have done this?
Oh no, I know. Trying to make things better for you, and I made it worse. Yeah, Loof goes, terror, terror. And so you will make an athletics check.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
Oh man. Okay, actually then will you make another check? This is gonna be is to see if you actually get caught up in the web.
That one is going to be a 21.
21, no problem. You're not caught up in the web. In fact, you're able to disassemble a little bit of the web, not the whole thing, but yeah, it's like the web not only is encapsulating Plixie, but also the metal scrap around her, which is gonna just weigh a ton. So you're picking it up, but it's like you can tell you're shifting a Plixie and the junk underneath her, and it's just not budging.
Yeah, I'll just keep trying. Don't worry.
Yeah,
We'll
but
get you out of here.
you are acting a bit as a shield for her, and that'll be your turn.
Okay.
Okay, that's your action. Captain Raetelg, Fibs.
Okay, Fibs, realizing what's happening and processing the information that Tippy yelled out, has an idea, and it might be risky, but this is an occasion that calls for risks. How far away am I from the automaton?
So you're about 30 feet away.
Okay, I would like to try to run as fast as I can towards the automaton. Just Fibs is just like locked in. He's running as fast as he can, uses his quarterstaff to try and pole vault and jump towards the neck and cast Shocking Grasp on the neck. Trying to overload the circuits.
Amazing. Amazing. Perfect. I'm gonna say with running, you are able to get there, but let's roll an acrobatics check, see how cool you look doing it.
15.
15 for sure. Yeah, you're running. Your quarterstaff, I'm gonna say, is going to be stuck in the junk. Like you're not gonna be able to take that with you. But yeah, you guys would see.
Honestly, probably better.
Like leave him out of this. So you see Fibs in a rare form than you've ever seen him before. He is delicate. He is angelic. He is lighter than air as he runs over the junk and immediately pole vaults right on top of the Shield Guardian. How do you land?
I land like koalaing on like basically like on either his front or his arm, and you see Fibs
Arm.
being like, I can't believe this worked. Let's hope for the best. And sparks start to shoot out of his fingertips as he casts Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Tries to worm his little bony fingers into the neck hole.
Awesome. Is that a spell attack?
Yes.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Let's see there. That is 13.
A 13 will not hit, actually. A 13 will not hit. Will you give me an advantage roll just because you are koala to him and I
Oh,
cannot?
also because he's made of metal, I get advantage.
Because he's made of metal,
Yes. There
we
you
go.
get advantage.
It's literally in the rules. This is not just me. This is not Fibs fibbing.
Yeah, I was struggling to find logic to make
Okay,
that
there
not
we
work.
go. That is a 24.
There we
A
go.
24 for sure hits. Lightning damage.
I've been like, crap.
Damn it.
Not again.
Go ahead
like
and
this.
roll your damage.
There we go. That is 8 points of lightning damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
And it
awesome.
can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. So that's important because while he is metal and very susceptible to lightning damage, you're also in a metallic junkyard.
Sorry, everyone.
So,
Get on the webs.
Oh no.
Tippy,
Yes?
go ahead and will you make a dexterity saving throw?
Okay, yes, I can. I'm like cheering him on, and I'm like, yes, go
I feel like
Fibs!
my magic constantly endangers your life.
And I see the static start sparking towards me.
Totally.
Oh no!
Don't forget to add your inspiration. Don't forget to add your inspiration. You already
No, he
used
used
it.
it, dude.
Oh, you used it. Oh, no.
I failed.
Did you crit fail?
Yes, I don't understand what's happening today.
Oh, Tippy. Yeah, so what's gonna happen You're not going to take the full 8 points of lightning damage, but you are
I've
going
got
to.
6 HP left.
You could have. You're going to take 4 lightning damage.
Okay,
And
two.
if
I can see your skeleton for a moment like in Home Alone.
You're electrified. Tippy, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, I'm gonna die. Though that's okay. I run over, continuing my mission of trying to save Plixie. I run over to Plixie and I take out my knife and I try to cut her out from the web that's surrounding her.
Okay.
To try to assist the captain in getting her the hell out of there.
Oh yeah, I think.
You don't want to drink a potion or anything?
I don't have any.
You look cooked.
I don't have potions. Oh no.
You smell good. You got electrified.
Goblin barbecue.
I'm not a baby.
Okay, give me 1 second. You are able to do some serious damage to this web. What are you using to cut the web with?
My pistol. Just kidding.
Gun.
My dagger.
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
shoot it out.
Make an attack roll with your dagger.
Okay. All right. That's gonna be 14.
14. Yeah, you're able to easily cut through the webbing
Okay.
and get to Plixie. What would you like to do?
Does that count as my action?
I'm gonna say no. That's kind of more interacting with an object, even though, yeah.
So I use my action to pick her up and start moving away from the. Or is she conscious at all?
No.
I'm gonna use use medicine to stabilize her.
Easy, yeah.
Okay.
For sure. You're able to do all of that. You're
Okay.
gonna make your way back. I'm gonna say you're not gonna get. No, it's movement. So you're able to get off of the junkyard.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Just
great.
not touching any
So
more.
I stabilize her and I move her out.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's Tippy's turn. We're at the top of the round, and another thing starts to happen. Remember those block-headed automatons from the first episode? 5 of them awaken in the junkyard, and they're square-headed little guys, just little robot guys, just little guys. You recognize the form of them as the almost drone-like robots from Unzug's lair that you've tinkered with, but all of you recognize them as well. They look slightly different. A different production manufacturer made them. However, for the most part, you're able to do the math and say, oh, they're pretty similar. They don't really do anything. They're just kind of shaking themselves awake. Everyone, as you see all these 5, roll a perception check.
Okay. It's gonna be another nat 20.
No!
Wasting them
Y'all, okay,
on
so
these perception checks.
what did everyone else get?
I got an 18.
10.
Yeah, that's a 5 for me.
5, okay. Yeah, all you're doing is seeing red as one of your marked members is unconscious, and you are just fighting the target, Captain Raetelg. Danielle, you are able to see that one of the 5 is tipsy, like a little not able to stand as straight as the others. But you, Tippy, makes so much sense because you are an artificer and a tinkerer, and you see that the same one that Danielle sees, we're going to place them kind of equidistant apart from themselves, forming a semicircle or a U around where Plixie was and where the Shield Guardian awoke. The 4th one from your left is wearing a collar that seems chrome in the same metal as the Shield Guardian.
Oh. I look over to Bizzee. I tell everybody this information. I'm like, Bizzee, I think that little guy's controlling the big guy.
Cool.
What's going on with you?
Thank you.
Are you having one of those flashbacks? Are you flashing back right now? Oh my God, are you flashing back right now?
No, that's more like a.
Oh, sorry, I get confused.
Yeah, no.
But it is your turn, Bizzee.
Okay, and I'm still stunned.
You're still stunned.
But I can like kind of talk and do some stuff. So it's enough for me to know that this is proprietary technology, meaning the rings that I have are not compatible. Like that's like a UCBC and this is like a lightning or something that they can't. The ring doesn't won't work on the robots.
You are attuned to these, and they are rings of control, and you actually have a question mark about that. You don't know.
Oh, so I don't know if they can work.
You know that at one time they controlled the duo drones from Unzug's lair.
Okay.
But you would ask yourself that question, actually. Like, would they work? Could I use them to control another duo drone?
These jailbroken,
Yeah.
OEM, what are we talking
Bricked,
here?
like what are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw.
A 19.
A 19.
There we go.
You are unshook.
That sucked.
You shake yourself out of it. Yeah, the math that you're able to do around the duo drones and your ring and the Guardian itself kind of all pummels into your head as you just have a light bulb above your head. That will be your turn, but on your next turn you'll be able to actually move. It's the Shield Guardian's turn. Bizzee, will you roll a d8 for me?
4.
A 4 again. Oh no. I will say for both of you, you're immune to it at this point, so it's not going to hurt you, but everyone else make a Constitution saving throw DC 13 as the monster roars one more time.
All right.
Okay. I just made it. 13.
18.
13 and 18, you're fine. Perfect.
Oh,
okay.
we get it. We get it.
Fibs is definitely not stunned again.
Oh no.
Oh, you aren't though.
can't
You're
be.
immune.
Oh,
you
I'm
already
immune now?
were stunned.
That's right.
You are definitely not somebody.
I can do it too.
I heard no lies.
Yeah, where is the lie? Yeah, so he stands and loses a bit of focus as he kind of goes into his subconscious, and a part of him just stands sturdy and roars at the top of his lung. It echoes through the cavity of his body, but none of you take note. Yeah, you've seen it before, baby.
Yeah.
Now it's his turn. You, Tippy, are a little bit further away, correct?
Yes, I'm off of the junk.
Who has Plixie?
I have
Tippy
Plixie.
has Plixie.
We work together. 'cause I was
you
pulling,
co-teamed.
he cut it off. So I guess I would just like, all right, this is your girlfriend's sister. I have to kill something.
Okay, he's going to position himself between you, Captain Raetelg, and the fourth little guy.
Okay.
And he's going to attack you and probably miss. Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
But does a 22 hit?
That does.
Okay. He's going to do 11 bludgeoning damage to you as he punches you right in your metallic arm. Plixie's turn.
You're gonna have to give me a little more than that.
So cool.
And now it's the little guys' turn.
Oh, no.
They're going to move forward. 2 of them are going to come for you, Captain Raetelg. One of them is going to see you koala'd onto the Shield Guardian's arm, and the other 2 are going to make their way towards the rest of the crew at the edge of the junkyard. So let's see what these little guys do. They've got little fist attacks of their own. Captain Raetelg, does a 15 hit?
It does.
That also means an 18 hits. Mm-hmm. Okay. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. The Shield Guardian Daddy punches you right in your metallic arm, and these other 2 kind of swarm you and just give you little jabs.
Come on, keep them coming. This tickles to me.
Okay, another one is going to crawl up the Shield Daddy's leg and just punch you in the leg. I don't think a 4 will hit though.
Sure doesn't.
And the
you
other
punched robe, idiot.
And the other 2, including the one with the collar, is making its way towards the front of the junkyard, which gives us Captain Raetelg's turn.
The one with the ring on his neck, how far is it from me?
I would say, 30 feet.
Then I'm gonna risk the attack of opportunity and dash towards it.
Okay.
It's like, I see your little subconscious thing. It's time for Daddy to send you to subspace.
That is 3 attacks of opportunity.
All right, go for it.
Okay, one
I can
from-
take it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that'll hit. A 21 will hit.
Yep.
And then you've got a 17,
Okay.
and it does a 14 hit.
14 hits.
Okay, all of them hit. So 3 and 5, 9, so 13 plus 4, 17 bludgeoning damage.
Whoa.
Still kicking.
All right, so
Man.
So cool.
That's why he's the captain.
Punches. I took 1. I'm gonna pass out.
so
Don't
as
worry, I can defibrillate you.
that's true.
The real meaning of Fibs. Shocking grasp, clear.
As you run away towards the blockhead with the collar, you are once again pummeled by the big robot and 2 little robots as they just lash out. I think the shield guardian, what he does is clotheslines you, you're knocked down and you stand back up. But yeah, you take a hell of a lot of damage from just escaping. But it would be difficult terrain, but you're dashing, you're able to get directly in front of the duo drone with the collar.
All right.
And that is your turn.
Also, let me. I tried to roll to recharge the magnet attract, and it did not.
It did not recharge
Yeah.
yet. Okay, cool. So that's Captain Raetelg. Fibs, you are koala'd on the arm of the shield guardian, and you got a little punched by a tiny baby.
Punched my robe.
Yes.
You fool. I shake my leg to be like, get off me. Let me see here. Can I see inside the neck at all? Does it look like anything is...
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Please, please, please.
13.
Okay, there are 2 things that you notice. One is as you're peering in, there is a red light coming from its core of its torso. That seems important to you. It's also the same color as its eyes. Just seems to be that's its kind of core generator.
Yeah.
The other thing you notice is there are 3 chonky wires, a white, a red, and a green one that just seem to be its like kind of artery cords. They seem important as well.
Hey, Tippy.
What do you see?
I see 3 wires.
Describe them.
A white, a green, and a yellow?
A red.
A red? The white, a green, and a red.
Do I, with my
Should I cut one?
with my nat 20, let's remember that, the nat 20 perception roll earlier on him, do I know about the circuitry inside of him, or is it unique to him? Would I not know?
Both. You would know there is circuitry. There's a version of this where you know exactly what to do, but I say let's roll for it, and it's going to be
Okay.
at disadvantage, and it's
Oh.
going to be a straight up, yeah, do a nature roll.
Nature roll with a disadvantage?
Yeah, it's with disadvantage.
Okay, well, that's gonna be a 6.
A 6. You know for sure that he should cut the red cord.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you should cut the red cord. It feels right.
You don't sound sure.
I'm so sure.
Do I think he's telling me the truth? Do I believe him?
Fibs, cut the red cord. I remember from just looking at passing images of automatons.
That's going to be up to you, Fibs.
Okay.
That's going to be a full-on character judgment of Tippy.
I'm choosing to put my faith in you. And Fibs reaches his hand in there and then shifts his bony hand slightly, and a little dagger slips into his hand.
Perfect.
And he's just going to try and cut the red.
Wait, was it the white cord? Which one did I say?
Make an attack roll with your dagger.
That's a nat 1.
Oh, maybe that's good. Maybe that's good.
I dropped
Maybe
the
that's
dagger.
good.
Yeah, the red light disappears as the dagger moves down. You lose the dagger into its cavity. But the red light reappears. You obviously didn't stab this red light, but it blocked it for a little while. It is clinking around in there. Maybe it made its way all the way down to its hips.
Trying to reach in to see if I can fish it out, but to no avail.
No avail, no avail. What a fun turn.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think I've done quite enough.
Quite enough. Okay, Tippy, it is your turn.
I'm trying to see if I have any potions at all, and I don't think I do. So,
Okay.
I have given you all the potions
yes,
I have.
I do not have any potions. How close am I to Little Collar Robot?
I think they all are on top of each other. He was coming towards you to attack.
And the captain's right there too.
Captain is right there, yes. And so is Bizzee, as it turns out.
Okay, so I'm going to try to flank behind, making sure that Plixie's okay.
Yes.
I go, I'll be right back. And then with my bloody nose and blood coming out my ears, I run to flank the back of the small robot and try to pull the thing off of its neck.
Okay. With advantage, go ahead and make a grappling check.
Okay.
And that's versus mine.
Is that strength? Is that strength?
Sorry, athletics?
Okay, that's still strength? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
With advantage, right?
Yeah. I got a dirty 20.
Oh, cool. I got a 8.
An 8. Okay.
Nat 8.
You're holding on to the collar, and actually it's not so much that you couldn't grapple this entire like little tiny guy. The collar just seems to be really stuck in there. Like it's almost like someone just threw it and it landed, but it landed in a spot that's like just cut inside part of its broken body. So you can't pull it off of him,
Okay.
but you're not in any way incapacitated. But you
Stuck on there.
Yeah, since you're up close, it just seems that it's stuck inside of like a gash
Yeah.
in its metal body.
Captain, help! It's stuck.
You should probably move back. I'm going to destroy this thing.
It is the top of the next turn. Bizzee.
Is there? Can I roll for perception to see if the rings might work, or do I just have to like give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Damn it. All right. Because I'm still attuned to the rings.
Okay.
So Bizzee tries to see if she can gain control over Cool Necklace Robot.
Okay, and you have 2 rings. Are they both on right now?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do a nature check.
Okay. That is a 19.
Hell yeah. Pick 2 that you want to commune with.
Okay, so I want to talk to Collar Robot, because
Okay.
Collar Robot's the one that's in charge of everyone.
Okay.
And then, what are the other little guys doing?
Okay, so 2 are nearby the Shield Guardian. They were attacking Captain Raetelg. 1 is attacking Fibs, who is on the Shield Guardian.
Okay.
And then the other 2 are near you.
Okay, so little Collar Boy, I want to
who's near
get
you,
that, and then I want to get the dude off of Fibs.
Okay, we'll call him number 3.
Number 3.
So let's see. So that's a 4 and a 16. Roll a d4. We're gonna see which one of these lands. A 3 and a 4 will get you the ring, the collar boy.
I got 3.
3, you got the collar boy. Great. So you put on the rings and you're just taking a wild guess that maybe these rings of control will work on the duo drones. Being a bard, what way do you channel this energy to attract them?
I've got the rings. I do have some instruments I'm gonna do, but they're all my own bones. So I take off, I believe I have like a dulcimer or I have like a flute or something. So I'm gonna take off one of my bones. It is now a flute. And so I just start like kind of trying to like Pied Piper away, like do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Let's go! Do, 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 do.
Perfect, yes. And as you're doing that and you're channeling your magic and you're getting the attention that you need for magic into the rings, it blasts outward and you're focusing on specifically the duo drone that is attacking your friend's Fibs and the one with the collar. And the one with the collar just snaps too. And it seems disabled at the moment. It's almost like it reformatted itself and no longer has any commands that it is following. You feel yourself that you are successful. The other one might have been too far away or a little bit too focused on hurting Fibs to respond to your Pied Pipering. But yeah, you are in control. That is gonna be your turn. But I would say the rest of you see this happen as well. Shield Guardian. Well. The only person near to him, first of all, will you please roll a d8?
No, poor baby. 3.
A 3.
Well, what does that do?
Okay,
Tippy.
Fibs. Fibs, will you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, me? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. 16.
Okay, he kind of squats and hunkers, and you feel lightning surge through you. You feel it surge through him, it comes from his heart core, and you feel it through your whole body. You are able to hang on, but this is very similar to what you cast as Shocking Grasp. As he tries to blow you off of him, you take 2 lightning damage, but you are able to hang on to him. You feel like everything in your body wants to let go and explode, but
Me sowing versus me reaping.
that's right. I would say everyone else takes 1 lightning damage on the junk, but I don't think. Well, Captain Raetelg, you take 1 lightning damage.
And I'm sorry, how much damage, Amy?
2 lightning damage.
Oh, I'll take
Oh,
that.
do I take lightning damage?
Are you on the junk?
I am
still?
on the junk.
Well, if you would like to take 1, you would take 1 because it's further away.
Okay.
Actually, sorry.
Is Tippy flashing red to anybody else?
How many hit points do you have?
I mean, it's not that important how many hit points I have left, right?
Okay, great.
That's the spirit, Tippy. That's what I always say.
Okay, now the shield guardian is actually going to attack.
Oh God.
What? Now he's actually going to attack?
Yeah, that was the
baby looking
random
torn up.
command.
Somebody check on the baby.
Baby.
He is going to do his best to punch you.
Yeah.
This is going to be
Quit
a
punching yourself. Quit punching
disadvantage
yourself.
because he's a beefy boy and it's going to be hard to reach. So disadvantage, 2 attacks. Does a 16 hit?
Let's see. I'm not wearing any armor, so just barely.
Okay.
Yeah, just barely beats my AC of 11.
11. You got your mage armor.
I'm a nude man in a robe.
Look, it turns out that wigs aren't actually.
He actually does get a 10 on his second hit, so he's able to hit you once, but not twice. First hit
My lumbar.
is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Two crumbles into a pile of bones. So you just see Fibs go from koala mode to like Ben Kenobi just turning into a robe. There's just a robe with like bones spilling out of it. So because I am an awakened undead in the homebrew and Walrock homebrew, I have an ability called Bone Pile where I drop into a pile of bones. Instead of dropping to 0, I'm back at 1 hit point, but I am basically incapacitated under the Feign Death spell.
Amazing. Okay, so not dead yet, but yeah.
Fibs, no!
Bone pile.
One successful hit was all it took to do that much damage. Poor guy. Okay, so yeah, you're no longer koalaing. You're at his feet.
Fully had shocked me too.
Oh, really? Wait, how many hit points did you start with?
I had 14.
Oh, so exactly.
And then, so you did my max hit points this turn.
Yay me. Okay, so he kind of punches you and then in true construct fashion looks around for another thing to hit. He'll make a move towards everyone else. He'll just walk right over to y'all. It's the duo drone's turns. The 3 are going to follow the shield guardian. One is at least incapacitated while it's waiting for orders, and the other one, I'm just going to choose because all 1, 2, 3. Let's see, which one is he going to hit? 2.
which number am I?
So Captain Raetelg,
Yeah, come
he's
for
going to
it.
hit you.
Try.
Or he's going to do it. Yeah, he's going to do his little best. Does a
Someone with
19
AC.
hit?
That hits.
Okay, 19 hits. He's just going to come up to you and punch you one more time for 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
4 points?
Yeah, 4 points.
Oh, just rock on. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
How is he doing that?
Captain Raetelg, speaking of, it is your turn.
So Captain Raetelg looks over at Tippy. You might want to move back, Rippy. And he's going to swing that nice little glaive and does a 17 hit, Collar Boy.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
And then he's going to do
So many dice.
18 damage.
18 damage. Okay, here's what happens. It is out of this world how cool Captain Raetelg looks as he lifts his glaive into the air and slices through this duodrome from shoulder to groin. It is completely destroyed. Then the shield guardian focuses its eyes right on you and actually speaks and says,
You have destroyed my master. You will pay.
Oh, that's the opposite of what I thought you were going to say.
that's all he says. Actually, it's not his turn. But yeah, you are 1 duo drone down.
Okay, well then I'm going to turn around and swing on him since I thought that was going to incapacitate him with my second attack. That is going to be a 13.
You're hitting the Big Daddy Shield
Yeah,
Guardian?
Big Daddy Shield.
It does not hit.
Okay.
Bizzee, you feel the connection between you and this specific duo drone blink out. It is Fibs' turn.
I'm just a pile of bones over here. I look around, you see like a tiny little pair of eyeballs inside the bone pile, little fiery lights in the skull. Kind of looking around, just the coast look clear where my bone pile is. I'm going to slowly start to reassemble myself, and that's what I'm going to take my turn to do.
Okay, perfect. Dressed in your robes once more?
Yeah, I sort of step out of the robes and then put them back on, like
Okay, perfect. That's what you do. I love it. You guys see your guy off in the distance get back together. Good as new, almost. Tippy.
I am not looking good.
Run.
Is Plexi awake or?
No, she is stable. Though.
Permanently dead.
With the bloody nose and everything, I turn to the captain. I'm like, "You're gonna have to cut the cables at its neck. I'll distract him for you." And I run my max run speed off the junk to the left, right? And I go, "Hey, big guy." And I put both my hands out and I'm like, "Eat this." And it doesn't work at first. I'm like, "What the? Eat, oh yeah." And I take out the spell scroll. I'm like, "Yeah, heat metal." And I cast heat metal on him.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Nice. Perfect. Okay, tell me.
You should have said heat this.
I should have.
You should have just
So
said
cool.
He's the captain.
I am not the captain for a reason. All right.
All right.
So I can choose any metal object that I see within range, and it causes the object to glow red hot, and any creature in physical contact with that object takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast a spell. I'm assuming it also takes that damage, but as a bonus action, I can keep it up. I can keep that damage up on each turn, and that creature has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop whatever object's in its hand. I don't know how that works since it is the object.
It is the object. Yeah, since he is made of metal, I'm not going to say it's going to hurt him with fire damage necessarily, but it is going to weaken him.
Yeah.
Almost the way that like a really hot sword is just less effective, or it's bendable. So what's the damage?
So either way, if he doesn't make the Constitution saving throw, he has disadvantage on his attack rolls and ability checks until the next time he could make the check again.
What's your DC?
It's going to be 13.
13. So he doesn't make his Constitution saving throw. How much damage does he take?
It's gonna be 10 damage.
Okay, so he actually does take 10 damage, and it'll be fire damage.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that he is burning, it's more like the metal is softening.
Yeah.
You see Tippy off of the junk, and he's charging this big shield robot, and the shield robot does start glowing, first just a little bit less chrome, and then it gets warmer and warmer as he glows red hot. His entire being is red hot, including the junk surrounding him. At first you can't see any difference, but you see like as little dents start making themselves in his torso. Great, awesome. He is a hot boy.
He's hot boy.
He's a hot boy now. The duo drones are going to be nearby. We've got 2 on Captain Raetelg, 2 on Bizzee. Let's see. Natural 1. That'll hit. 19 will hit. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
And neither does a 4. Okay, only 1 hit to you, Captain Raetelg, for 4 points of bludgeoning damage as one little guy just keeps the good fight going. And Captain Raetelg, it is your turn. The duodrone with the collar is now just on the ground. The collar seems to be loosened as your glaive sliced through where the gash already was.
Just to try it, I just take the collar off and put it on. Does anything happen when it?
Yeah, when you put the collar on, you feel very safe. And like there's just this glowing light of warmth really nearby you that feels like home, like mama's home-cooked bread. And you turn around to face where the source of feeling is, and it is the shield guardian. And its eyes blink out of red, and it switches over to blue, and he looks right at you, and he goes,
My master, I will guard you with my life.
Tight.
That's why he's the captain.
Yeah. All right, well, I want you to take a nice rest, big guy. I want you to take a nap.
amazing. Okay, we actually are still in combat. These other guys are not controlled by that.
Okay. Why don't you beat up those other guys?
Before you take a nap, actually.
And then you can go on PTO. But before you go on PTO.
Yeah, I almost cut you too early. I actually need you to do about an hour more work. Beat their ass.
Okay, perfect. Captain Raetelg, you are now in control of this enormous shield guardian. In your natural form, he is still shorter than you, but a beefy boy nonetheless.
Actually, I will. How much damage does does the heat metal do to things that touch it?
2d8.
All right, go ahead and roll that for me.
Oh no.
Oh.
7, 3, 10.
Okay, so he stands back to back with the, and even though unaffected by the 10 damage that
Worth it.
You
so
want
much.
to take that.
So
Okay, yeah, I guess I can't stop you. But you see Smelly from the side. She's been not participating at all, not strong enough at all, but like looking at you and just going, damn. Like just this notice from Smelly. You haven't really ever seen her do before. Perfect. That is Captain Raetelg. Fibs, now it is your turn.
Fibs feels like hell. He's just like,
He's been through it.
that was something. And he kind of gets a lay of the land, surveys where are the bots relative to his buddies.
Relative to his buddies, they're right on top of your buddies. You are, 30 feet away still.
Okay. Fibs remembers how he felt when he was inducted into Unzug's surface. It felt like this cold hand sort of wrapped itself around his heart and breathed new life into him. And he just channels that feeling, and you see this really wretched Unzugian sort of spectral hand fly out and grab one of the bots on the shoulders, and he casts Chill Touch.
Whoa! Amazing. Okay.
So that's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
I should hope so. And that is 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, awesome. So this will be on number 1, and it is still up, but yeah, you see the chill, the ice crystallize over the body of this block-headed duodrone, and it freezes it for a hot second, and then it condenses, but it is now dripping sweat.
Wow, I wish they hadn't programmed him to sweat.
Perfect.
Somebody programmed me to sweat.
Fibs, Tippy.
Okay, so I see the captain, so cool. He's back to back with the robot now. And where are the robots relative to me? 30 feet, or is one closer? Or
The one that Dan got is a lot closer to you.
I'm going to back up even further,
Okay.
30 feet, like almost near the door where we came in.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep up the heat metal.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll
More damage.
Okay. To it, and that's going to be a 12 damage.
Fire melty damage. Okay, interesting. So this guy, this big shield guardian, as he's standing back to back with Captain Raetelg, his right arm doesn't fall off, but kind of disconnects. And you see like this bicep part of him just kind of ka-chunk, like leave his body, and he's like having a robot stroke. Yeah, sorry, but that's what you did. And his head just kind of tilts to the right, and his whole entire right side is drooping down now. He's still standing though, but that's your boy, Captain Raetelg.
And then, is Smelly here?
She's further away, but she's like on a wooden platform.
Smelly!
What?
Help?
That isn't what Smelly is good at. Smelly's good at numbers.
Oh, lurking?
I won't have you talk to Smelly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just, I don't know, bleeding out of every orifice. Fibs is a pile of bones, and now he's not. I just feel like we need help.
Yeah. What do you think I'm doing with my back next to a searing hot
I'm so sorry.
automaton?
I'm so sorry. You're right.
Looking
really
at that.
cool.
Where are my manners? I'm so sorry. I didn't want to undermine the captain.
Yes, exactly.
I take it back.
However, Smelly, if you do happen to have your hands on some potions,
Like a potion, a single
you
potion,
can toss it to
cure
this one.
wounds, anything at all, Smelly.
The only thing I do have is the chalice, which I don't know if you want me to use that on them yet, Captain, or not. I could easily give it to them. It sounds like you want to give it to them anyway.
well, that was after they helped us with this.
Okay, so no, not yet.
I'd like to see what it does. Go for it.
Okay, I told you time and time again what it does.
See, she's really good at administration. It's more administration than combat.
Okay, so she
I'm really good at forgetting stuff.
she runs pretty stealthily, trying not to attract too much attention, over to where you are, Tippy, and you see this chalice. She's running kind of helter-skelter with it, sideways. She's just got it in her arm, but it's got red liquid in it at the moment. It looks like it should be spilling out, however, it's not. She says, I told it to make a greater healing potion.
Great.
Okay, here you go. And that is 4d4 plus 4.
Oh my gosh, 44. Thank God. All right. Cool. Okay. That's gonna be 13. I heal for 13. I'm back up to 15.
Okay, and she says, I'm gonna hold on to this until he tells me I can actually give it to you.
Thank you so much.
Is there any bone not hurting juice
I didn't
in
mean
there?
to be so testy earlier. I was just bleeding a lot.
Yes, almost dying will make you do that, but you just have to remember that I have a place here and I'm doing my best.
I get it. You're doing your best.
Okay, Tippy, that's the end of your turn. Top of the round, Bizzee.
Okay, so where are we at with this? So all the little guys, we've got big guy slowly melting, basically being propped up by how cool the captain is.
Yes.
Little collar boy is out. Where are the drones? We've got.
You've got 3 within reach of you, then the 5th one that hasn't been damaged either. The first one is the one that Fibs bone chilled.
Bone chilled. Okay.
That's what it should be called.
Chilling them bones. Okay, so we've got all the other guys. I know that Big Homie is gonna take care of them, so I'm gonna leave Big Homie alone.
Okay.
So Big Daddy can stay, but I also wanna make sure that they're not gonna hurt anyone. I think I have a free spell slot for the Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. Can I get any? I know there's a bunch of junk, because 3 of those dudes are kind of close together, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Bizzee is going to pick that 5-foot square of unoccupied space on the ground, starts to enchant it. A medium hand made from the soil is going to reach up, and I'm going to see if I can get all 3 of them just like inside that hand.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so even though it is earthen, I'm going to say that for sure this works with the junk. So within 5 feet of it, yeah, you'll be able to get 3 of them all together, 1, 2, and 3. And they just need to make a saving throw.
So they need to make a strength saving roll.
All right. A 19 will save, a 14, and a natural 1. Okay, 1 and 2 save, 3 does not save.
Okay, so then 3 is going to take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. So that's 6.
Ooh.
So it's 7 total.
Okay, 7 total bludgeoning damage. It is still alive.
I was gonna say, doesn't everyone else take?
Half?
Yeah, everyone else takes
Half on a failed save.
Yeah.
Great.
and so that's it. She's just like holding these dudes in her hand.
Okay, perfect. So this hand reaches up to grasp all of them. Because of the nature of hands and how there's 5 fingers, there's gaps in between the fingers. The first one that Fibs has already bone chilled takes the damage, is not restrained. Second one takes the damage, is not restrained. The third one is completely held in this magic grasp of the earth. Very, very still and cannot move at all. And Bizzee's the source of this. Now it is the Shield Guardian's turn, and he's just under your control. He's no longer doing glitchy movements. What would you like him to do?
Go ahead and attack some of these leftover guys.
All right, great. He's going to attack the bone chilled one, easy peasy. Oh, actually, they're all injured. So the first and second one go down. The restrained one's still restrained. He turns over to you after he punches them and pummels them into the earth, and he gives you a wink. Yeah.
Now the robot's cool too?
Damn.
Just by property of having a cool master?
It's insane.
Okay, it's their turn. There's only one who's not restrained, 2 that aren't restrained. One's on Raetelg, one's on Bizzee. Does a 14 hit Bizzee?
Yeah, it
Does a
meets it beats.
16 hit Captain Raetelg?
Yes, it does.
Okay, both hits. 4 bludgeoning damage to both of you
All
each.
right.
Okay, Captain Raetelg, your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna swing on the one that just attacked me
Okay.
for a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
That's dice so nice you roll them twice
Yeah,
for damage.
so twice. So that is going to be okay. That is 31 damage.
Gosh.
It completely explodes. There's nothing left. Screws, maybe. You use your glaive like in a hacky slashy motion.
Oh yeah, that's Sephiroth motions.
Yeah, and it stays intact at first and then just crumples to the ground
Kanji appears before you.
like metal
Yes.
paper.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, that's way too much damage. There's only one duo drone left.
Is it close enough for me to
Make a second attack? Absolutely.
Yep. And that one's going to be 14.
14 will hit.
All
No,
right.
it won't actually.
Oh,
It does not hit. It does not hit. A 14 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay, you're too cool. Fibs. Poor Fibs.
Hey, make like my buddy the captain and just be cool. And I cast Chill Touch.
One more time. Okay.
16.
16 hits.
Yeah, go to Hellbot. That's 5 points of damage.
5 points of
Necrotic.
damage. Of cold damage. It is still standing, but once more you see this.
I really thought that was gonna work.
Almost. Tippy, are you holding concentration?
I'm still holding concentration, and I go, burn, you stupid, burn!
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm like just so tunnel vision on burning this robot down,
Okay.
melting it to pieces, even though it's friendly right now.
Yeah. Pure
Working through
chaos.
some stuff. Yeah.
That's only 5 damage.
Okay, all right. And you're no longer back to back with it, I suppose.
No.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you see your boy just continue de-escalating.
You're gonna punch my friends?
Yeah. Awesome. Bizzee, last one.
Okay, so I've still got the other one restrained.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, great, because as an action then, I can just like squeeze the crap out of it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna for my action, I'm just gonna squeeze
my
even
God.
harder and just try
Pop
to
it.
pop it. crush it in my hand.
files.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that damage. Oh wait, I roll a saving throw. Let's just
Yeah,
say
you gotta
that
roll a
I'm
saving throw.
not good at that. A 10 saving throw.
It meets it.
Okay, so I take half as much damage. You're still squeezing.
I'm still squeezing the crap out
Yeah.
of it.
So roll the damage.
Okay, so that is a 5. And that is a 3, so then halves of that then it'd be a 4.
It is still standing, but it's got like an arm and a head that are fully attached to each other, and everything else is like poking out of the hands of this Maximilian's grasp. Okay, perfect. It's the Shield Guardian's turn. You want him to just pummel everybody?
Just go ahead and lay on that thing. I think your body will do the rest.
Okay, yeah, so it just reaches out, touches one of the duo drones. So he's been touched by cold, now he's gonna be touched by fire.
And he's covered by earth.
Yeah.
That dude is
So any creature that comes in contact with it takes
Yeah.
an additional 2d8. from-
2d8, 2d8. Roll 2d8, Jason.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. The 15.
15, okay, dead. Then he reaches over to you where this magical hand is. It touches them, also dead. The duo drones are down. The Shield Guardian is still burning. But the combat is over and we're out of combat. Perfect. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Good job. Everyone all set? Is everyone alive?
Legally.
Okay,
Yeah.
Plixie's not quite, but
Molly, can you make another
Wake up.
potion?
Wait, so Plixie is still
She's stabilized.
She's stabilized.
the thing is, with this chalice, you can only ask it to make liquid once a day. And I asked it to make the greater healing potion,
Okay, well, just asking. Well, now we know how it works. We know how the chalice
but
works.
we do have our own healing potions. We just weren't prepared to run into a battle right now. It's fine. We can take care of her. No problem. Hey, thanks.
You're
You
welcome.
don't understand how much this means to us. We are kind of a skeleton crew of what we once were. And all of our, sorry.
We have that in common.
Chill on that. You know,
Sorry.
Tippy's an ally. Tippy's an ally.
just, you don't have to say it like that.
Okay, I understand. It's just that we're scattered about and all of our resources were in this junkyard. Beyond the captain, none of us are really that skilled in combat and we couldn't do that. So without your help, we would have been resourceless. So anyway, all of that to say thank you.
We are glad that we could give you our inhuman resources.
You're welcome. Who threw out the giant robots?
The giant one, I feel like that's been in our, what do you think, Captain? It's like 50 years?
Yeah, we've tossed that a while ago.
Yeah, we thought it was broken, and something about the Yesterdusters cavorting in this junkyard
We
must
hate
have
them.
like banged on it
Yeah.
and brought it to life.
God, they're the worst. Everything they do just turns everything worse.
I have an idea.
And I run up to where the Can you paint me a picture of like what the automaton looks like now post-combat?
Yeah, I mean, so...
Is it powered down? Like,
still burning
is it like...
No, he's alive and well. I mean, he's commanded by Captain Raetelg now. He's got a new master, but he's standing, he's slumped. Is he still burning? I mean, are you gonna burn him until he melts all the way down?
Hey, Captain, how much do you like this robot?
I mean, I was real excited to use him for future battles since
So I shouldn't melt him.
No, that'd be not chill.
Just slag metal.
No, that'd be very unchill.
Okay, because you're so cool, I stopped concentrating on the spell, and I let go of the heat metal.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I would have had to stop you concentrating by another way.
It will never need to come to that. Just trust me that-
No, it's good. Thanks.
So cool. Even when I feel like he could hurt me, I'm still
I
in
got
awe
your
of it.
back.
Yeah.
Is it so damaged that can I see inside of it? Does it have a core?
You see inside of it, he does have a core. At least one of the duo drones has a core too.
Oh.
You also see Fibs' dagger.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you grabbed that dagger while you're in there.
I pick up the dagger and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Sorry.
Okay, thanks.
It was a good thing because when I said cut the red one, I guessed.
Oh. I believed you wholeheartedly and
I know.
didn't doubt you for a second. That's canon.
It could have been right. I don't know. Well, I looked to.
It was actually on the left.
I looked at the duo drone, the smaller duo drone, because I realized that the captain wants to keep this big robot. And I try to retrieve a core from the smaller duo drone.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get we'll say a turquoise gem from the core of one of the smaller duo drones who have been sliced to bits.
I sort of like lost in my own devices. I take the core. I'm grabbing scrap metal, and if I just articulate at a 45-degree angle, and I add 2 copper screws, and just and out comes a little tiny robot, a homunculus servant. And I'm like, guys, meet Tippy.
Does it look like you? Does he have ears?
Yes.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. This is my little guy, and he's gonna help us out from now on. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Shake his hand.
Oh, hi, Tippy.
There you go. Yeah.
Just kind of, I'll shake his hand.
Loof, I guess. Captain?
Go ahead, roll your dexterity against me.
Oh no!
I rolled bad.
I rolled bad too. I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 4.
Woo! I go, whoa! Oh, whoa!
You're gonna put the robot baby in front of me and think I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah, it's not a
Put a
baby.
robot baby.
It's a
You're gonna
robot.
Put a robot baby in front of me.
It's a robot, Tippy. It's not a baby.
It looked
That
like
would have
you were
hurt
cooking.
you.
It looked like you were
Had you
cooking
eaten it,
something.
that would have hurt you.
It looked like you were cooking something.
It seems as though you're hungry. We will make sure that you get fed with delicious babies soon.
Yeah.
Oh, what? What are you guys into?
What are you at?
What are you? Yeah. What are you up to?
Have you not been listening this whole time?
Okay, I guess. That is very unsettling.
But just saying it so outright as if it's no thing, that hurts a little.
It hurts.
You know what? Honestly, I don't think me or my companions care how many babies you guys eat. I just want to rescue Pecora.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you rescue her.
The fact that you just made that little guy that quickly, truly impeccable. We have mechanics here, we have tinkerers, but holy, wow.
Well, I was just missing a core. That's all it needed. It's not that complicated. Just a core, a little quantum physics, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, the right equation.
We just, Captain, should you ever need employment that isn't an evil overlord's lair, you are overqualified.
It's fine.
Oh, grip is tight grip.
There you all are with the marked now, so.
Yeah.
Should we ever need your great services, we'll be in touch.
Okay.
That goes vice versa.
Yes, I got something in my shirt for you.
What is that?
It's a whistle.
Oh.
If you blow it, any marked for 100 miles will come to help you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, I mean, this is an awesome gift.
Wait. No, we're here. We're here. If you could just not, the thing is, people will
But we need help.
No, you do not.
What? Yeah, we do. We
mean-
almost got our butt kicked.
Okay, I
When
will
the battle's
help you.
over, yeah.
Yeah, but what of the
That is
other battles
not
around
a
the
toy. That is not a toy. She takes it from you and she hands it. I think you, Bizzee, with the clipboard, will be a better
My mouth was all over that.
keeper.
I mean, I have kissed a statue after you. At this
have.
point, we're all family.
What? You're gonna get angry at him for eating babies, but kiss statues and
Yeah.
slobber statues
Look,
after each other.
That's fine.
Disgusting.
Excuse me, we were trying to find true love.
We were trying to discover true love. I think that's a pretty reasonable
Sometimes-
reason to kiss a statue.
Sometimes the true love is with you the whole time.
Captain, what does that mean?
Oh, I just always considered that, our kind of regiment of the
Define our?
marked, me and you. We're not one large polycule.
Let me,
We're
Is that what the mark is?
guys, perhaps, Captain, to reward Smelly, you should go on a hot date. Remember when you said that about me? Right. Does anybody else feel jealous or uncomfortable?
I don't want to talk about this.
yeah, we're gonna have a crew meeting
We'll have a crew meeting.
in the ship.
As you might say, I'm gonna think on this, but it seems pretty chill.
He does. I haven't known him long, but he does say that.
He says that,
That's
doesn't
the
he?
thing you say. Yeah.
There is such a pregnant silence from Raetelg from hearing Smelly say the word chill for the first time he's probably ever heard in knowing her.
And as the discomfort of real emotions courses through Smelly, that is where we will end this episode. Thanks for tuning in, and that is it for Sagas of Sundry Goblin Mode. Come back next time to see, I guess, what the romance is and the whole situation is on Sagas of Sundry Goblin Mode.
Blow that whistle for 100 meters.
Okay.
Any marked
Miles.
miles, meters.
It's okay.
What's a meter?
Yeah.
A mile?
100
You mean
miles.
mile?
Miles.
I need only use the imperial system.
Like the $10 version.
Sorry.